Hey guys, it is Christy from Christy Canvas. If you are new, welcome to my channel. I am a neurodivergent artist and art educator. Recently, I have started a new channel series titled Driven by Delulu, a one-woman mission to sell my art to save up enough money to buy a car. We are on episode 6, day 6 of this mission, and I have some really exciting news I want to share with you guys. I've been so excited. So far, I've sold 29 art prints. If you guys remember, I need to sell 200 to get to my $2,000 goal. In April, I made $130 with my print. So far, I have 235. That is huge because I started this in April. It doesn't sound like a lot, but honestly, it is. And I'm so grateful to anyone that's bought my prints. This has been a dream and a goal of mine for literally years now. Anyone that's bought any of my prints, shout out from the depths of my heart because I'm just so grateful for you guys. You guys have helped me get closer to my goal. A bunch of the teachers that I work with at my middle school have been so supportive. My goal is to start posting online and start promoting. I just do so well in person because I get to show them like, oh, this is my thermometer. This is my goal. When you buy a print, you help me achieve that goal. And I just really think like, especially in post-COVID, people really appreciate that bond because we just don't get it anymore. I wanted to show you guys where I'm at so far. Right now I'm at $235. Today is Saturday. I've worked all week. I'm out of my luteal phase. Thank goodness gracious. The energy's back. I have a lot to do this weekend. It's graduation season, Mother's Day. My weekend is jam-packed. So I wanted to share with you guys how close I am to my goal, what I've been up to, and how things have been going so far. I am a little bit sad to say that because of Mother's Day and graduation, the print shop that I go to, he got overwhelmed with orders, so he couldn't print mine out. I'm not upset or anything. For the most part, he does it all by himself. Totally get it. But I am just a little bit sad because I had like so many orders I needed to fill out this weekend, but you know, what are you gonna do? Nothing. I've got to plan how I'm gonna order the prints and then pick them up. That's on my to-do list, is to email the print shop my new orders. I don't have to do any orders this weekend. I don't have any to do, literally no paper. I wanted to paint and then I wanted to promote the prints that I have done, especially for TikTok. I got offered to sell my prints on TikTok. I don't know. I'm very hesitant to sell online for now just because I want to research everything in depth. I don't know what sites can take your art if you give it to them. Gotta really read everything in detail because I just don't want anything to go wrong. I am interested in opening up like an Etsy shop. Hopefully I'll do that in the summer. Shopify, I've heard really good things about. I also saw Big Cartel. Hopefully this week I can go to some tattoo shop to try and sell my art print. You know, this was part of the schedule too, to tell you guys what I've been up to. Okay, I think that's all I had to go over. Now what I'm gonna do is show you guys my painting. So this is out in my front yard during the winter time. It's honestly coming along a lot better than I thought it would. I haven't really painted nature before. I started with my wooden slabs and I really like it. I think it's looking really good. I kind of went overboard with the pink speck. I'm gonna cover up most of them. I know what I'm doing with the pink speck. Hard to explain. Comment down below what you guys think about it. My goal is to take a picture of that and sell it as a print. So I want to paint today. I need a document. Let me go ahead and promote my prints really quick. I made a few videos trying to promote the print that I have, or I'm kind of on a time crunch. So I want to go ahead and get started painting while I have the time to do so. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm so excited, you guys. I feel like this painting is almost done. Today, while I'm painting, I wanted to talk about something else, something a little more behind the scenes, and honestly, a little scary. I've been thinking a lot about what it really means to take my art seriously, not just as a hobby or a passion, but as a business, as something I want to build my life around. And it's hard. There's this part of me that knows I can do it, that knows I've got something special to share. But then there's this other part, the loud, anxious voice that asks, what if it doesn't work? What if no one buys it? What if I'm not cut out for this? It's like going all in on something you love is exciting, but it also means facing every single fear you've been able to avoid when it was just for fun. But you know what? I keep painting this little lantern, and every time it reminds me why I'm doing this, because I love it. Even if it's scary, I want to show up for this dream. Not perfectly, not all at once, but step by step. So if you're out there trying to build something from scratch, whether it's an art business, a small shop, a YouTube channel, I see you, I get it, and I'm rooting for you. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to keep showing up, even when the sky feels dark, even when the snow's slow to paint, even when you're scared. Thanks for letting me share this while I paint. If you're on a creative journey too, or if you're working through the fear of going after your dream, tell me about it in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. And if this kind of quiet, real-time painting and heart talk speaks to you, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're building something beautiful here together. See you in the next video. I did paint for a little bit. I think that's all I'm going to be able to do for this painting for today. I need way more detailed brushes. I'm going to be so real with y'all. This is on me. Every time I buy little teeny tiny brushes for details, I end up accidentally destroying them because I don't take care of them right, or she's on a budget. Usually buy super cheap brushes. They flail out so easy, waste of my money. So if you are an artist and you do detailed paintings a lot, comment down below what kind of little teeny tiny brushes you use, because I always usually destroy mine, or I just don't buy a very high quality brand. So this is what I have done so far. I mean, I think it looks great. Obviously I need to go in and fix all the little details, but I think I'm almost done with this. I'm having a lot of trouble with the snow. I want it to look textured. I'm having a really hard time figuring out how to make it look textured and blended at the same time. I kind of like this look, but I can't really remember how I did that. So I need to get a better brush and just have a lot of patience whenever I'm making this. What I think I'm gonna do, I still have some time to paint. I think I'm gonna make the dark blue. A lot of artists are pretty divided. Some people don't paint the sides, some people do. I personally like to paint the sides of my painting. I just think it looks way more professional and better with the sides painted. Do you guys see how the surface looks uneven? Like how you can see some paint surfaces versus others you can't. Whenever you buy varnish for your paintings, that it makes it look so even. Also, when I'm done with this, it won't look like that. So what I think I'm gonna do is start painting on a new painting, and that's really what I struggle with my ADHD, is that when I get to the point of having to do those nitty gritty details, I really struggle with. I have to be in a very particular mood. It requires a lot of time and a lot of patience. If I'm not in the mood, not gonna get done. I don't think I'm in the right kind of mood to get the nitty gritty details. I might go back and forth between a few paintings. That's what I usually like to do. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Go ahead and get started on a new painting. I'm starting a brand new painting today, and yes, it's another winter scene. This one's soft and snowy with trees, a glowing lantern, and these really dreamy pink tones running through it. I'm still working on that darker blue snow painting too, so now I've got two snowy scenes going at once. I'll be honest, starting new paintings is kind of my favorite thing. That blank canvas energy, the possibilities, the first few brushstrokes, yes please. But finishing up, that's a whole different story. I have ADHD, and one of the hardest parts for me is actually completing things. I love starting projects. I get so excited. I can picture the final piece in my head, but somewhere along the way I get distracted, or bored, or another idea shows up screaming for attention. That's why this painting feels kind of special. The soft pinks give it a different energy than the deep, moody blues I've been working with. It feels lighter, a little more hopeful, and maybe that's what I need to keep going right now. Something fresh, soft, and a little magical. I think I've done as much painting as I can do for today. My concentration is kind of through the roof. I only have 2 more weeks left of school. I'm exhausted. So much is going on. So I'm not going to be too hard on myself that I can't really concentrate on painting today. Like I said before, I have a graduation party I've got to start getting ready for. So I think what I'm going to do is switch gears, clean up from painting, and then maybe edit some videos and definitely email the print shop. That's on my to-do list today. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing well. Comment below what your goals are currently, what you're working on, what you're going through. I would love to hear from you guys. I will see you as soon as I can.